You know how much we love it when we meet like this because it's so powerful for all of us. And there's a collective message that has been coming through around faith. We know that we've been touching on this quite a bit lately, and it's important to note that if you're here for this message and it continues to resonate, you're most likely at a very pivotal point in your journey. A point where your faith is being gifted to you through little baby challenges. And these challenges are being created by your higher self. You are questioning this dream that you have, this mission. As we are walking in our purpose every day, just by existing, just by experiencing, just by interacting, just by being a part of this grand production that is life. The word production just stood out to me. This message has been coming through for someone in this last week about a movie or a show. I'm hearing a short film for someone. There's some vision that's there that you have that's waiting to be expressed. The last short video I did, I felt inspired to use a clapperboard in that video. And I'm going to use it for the thumbnail on this video. Whoever this specific message is for, this is your confirmation. And you should probably also check out my website and look at the Grateful Angel Farmhouse Retreat. Whoever you are that is hearing this, both through your ears and through your heart, you're being called to join us. Many will be called, but few will answer. Those words have also flooded your experience and are familiar to you. There is a very specific group of light workers being attracted to this retreat that are being prepared to fulfill a mission, and we're holding activations for one another. And it's vital to your mission that they are received. I'll put the link in the description box. Now, moving forward with this message, Spirit Guide wants it to be noted here that what we have to create is being asked for by others. It is being called in by others through you, because we are all so connected in these beautiful roots to this beautiful tree of life. All of us are here to support one another, to carry the nutrients out to one another in order so that we can grow deeper and stronger into the earth, allowing Christ consciousness to spread its branches far across the planet. This mission that is specific to you, you have seen yourself carrying this mission out. It excites you. You get pieces of it come into your mind's eye and ideas flow. And then you clip them off the energy behind the flow because of fear and doubt. Some of you've started on this, but it keeps getting put on the back burner. Some of you have only started in your mind's eye, but it keeps being put off for various reasons. Stop putting it off and allow Source to flow through you. Allow yourself to be the creator that you are. And allow yourself to have fun and to take your time with it. There's no hurry in fun. You need to have more fun. You are being too serious about this and putting too much pressure on something that is meant to be enjoyable. All of this pressure is because of the false evidence appearing real, because of the fears. These fears around time, around age, around the resources that you need in which to make it happen are all an illusion. All of this will be provided for you. And you know this. You know this truth deep inside of you. This is your faith. There will, or there is, or there has been somewhat of a grieving period that you're going through. It's like you can feel yourself right there on the verge of truly believing in this new reality for yourself, but you're in a way sad and grieving the loss of the false sense of safety that you feel by not moving forward with it. by staying trapped in timelines that don't include it. The false safety that you feel around this is because if you stay where you're at, you can't fail. I'm letting you know right now, others are asking for what you have, and because of that, you can't fail. Part of your work, if you even want to call it that, part of your work is to touch the souls and transform the lives of those who are calling in what you offer. Think about all of the sweet and delicious shifting moments that you have experienced that were received on the other end of someone putting something out into the world. Maybe even by me. How about them apples? No matter how large or small, maybe a movie. Man, that keeps coming up. Anyways, a movie that totally shifts your perspective on something, which shifted the entire way that you show up in your life and for others. Or maybe a blog post or a meme that had those few sentences that gave you full body goosebumps and also gave you answers or a confirmation about something that really filled in the gaps for you. Something that you might not even remember now, but you know shape-shifted the reality that you are currently creating at the time. That literally caused you to hop a timeline. I'm focusing on this a lot right now because they are telling me that the vision that you have is important. The information that you have stored inside of you is meant to be shared with others. It's meant to heal others. It's meant to nudge or push others in a certain direction. It's meant to keep someone from doing something really hurtful. It's meant to cause a butterfly effect within our world. You are a very important piece of a grand puzzle. If you can see yourself doing this, even if only in a glimpse, it is meant to be done. And maybe many times, maybe not just once, maybe it's not one thing I'm hearing. We have all kinds of gifts, assignments, and missions. And they are at this time asking to be nurtured and cultivated. Whatever it is that's coming up for you now, to be given the love and space to grow, to release all constructs of time and around our plans, around how we think things are supposed to happen. It's important that we surrender our path completely and fully to the divine in order so that things can flow and formulate in all the ways in which they need to. That way, what it is that you are seeing in your mind's eye can be brought into existence. This is a completely new reality for you, one that is inviting you. It is sending you a little baby invitation through me to fully embody the creator that you are. Meaning that you will no longer just be identifying as the artist. You will be the artist. That was meant to grab someone specifically, by the way. Are you the amazing artist I'm speaking to? You're welcome, and thank you for being a part of my experience. Keep in mind, there are all kinds of artists. This level of consciousness that you are aligning with consistently is dope as hell. Surrender is such a popular word, right? But the reason why surrender is so freaking amazing is because it's easy. It may not feel that way because we don't allow it to be, but it makes our life easy. It's freedom. You are free falling into heaven on earth. Can you just try and let yourself drop into that feeling? Go ahead. Imagine yourself just falling into your dream life. You don't have to try. You don't have to work. The only work that you do is that you enjoy every part of it. Drop into that feeling. This is your work. It doesn't mean that it doesn't take up your time and dedication and that it will take consistency and commitment, but it's to yourself and to the projects that are waiting to be birthed through you by God, by all that is. Oh, my beloved earth angel, if you can see it, you had better believe it. And when you believe it and you continue to believe it, the new world will construct. It doesn't happen overnight, guys. I know we're living on this plane of instant gratification, all of these choices and options, and the ability to back out at any moment and become a ghost. I don't know who that was for, but we can't ghost ourselves. And we are meant to choose to believe, to choose to not back out, to not be a little punk. You are a god. You are a goddess. You have already stepped into this knowing. Take your throne and start making orders. Respectfully, of course. If you can see it, believe it and practice your belief. This means you gotta shift your thoughts. We have angelic forces around us. Archangel Metatron is with us and around us as the gifted children that we are, encouraging us to change our thoughts, to shift our thoughts and to make better choices, to shift our thoughts over and 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 over. And are you getting the point, guys? Because a practiced thought is a belief, and belief is what is going to align us with the freedom of our dream life. Our brains do not know the difference between actual reality and what we are telling it. And when we merge it with our heart, with our emotions, it's a wrap, y'all. Before we know it, we are in a whole new world. It's happened to you so many times in your life already. It just wasn't around this subject. This is science. And if for some reason this information hasn't come to you yet, and you've been doing this creating out of default mode and not even intentionally, then fact check me. Please, you need to understand the amazing vessel of a body that you were given and how your thoughts project your experience. I will also link a few videos by Joe Dispenza and Bruce Lipton, some of my favorites, that will bring you a bit more data to help you piece together exactly how this works so that you can learn how to make this work for you and not against you. Because our only work is the masterpiece that is you and the enjoyment of our experience. It can all be beautiful if we allow it to be. If you made it this far and this message really hit home for you, please like and subscribe to my channel. This helps my channel to grow and helps with the algorithm. It's a very powerful way to contribute to the collective here and to get the messages out to those who are calling them in. We are all a part of it. And a strong way to connect directly with my energy is to leave a comment so that what you are calling in can be channeled through me. This works. Test it out. We love to play with our energy, don't we? Continue to leave comments and just watch as the upcoming messages speak straight to you. If you've managed to make it to the end of this little creation I've done here, and you're like, who the heck is this chick? You should probably either connect with me privately or register for enrollment at one of the upcoming retreats. The link will be in the description box. Whichever one is tickling your fancy when you're reading about it, that's the one for you. We're calling you. Answer the call. And so it is.